to the WIAA Regionals as your Fond du Lac Cardinals welcome the Sons of West Bend East. Good evening, I'm Mike Pfeiffer along with Bob Hoffmaster on tonight's game. And Bob, we're going to literally bring down the house tonight. The tournament play gets underway. March Madness hits us here in late February, but this is the very last game in the house here at Goodrich High.
Yes, it is, Mike. There's been a lot of memorable ones. Hopefully they'll go out on the right track tonight. Hopefully things will work out the way we want them to.
And this will not be a cakewalk by no means for the Fond du Lac Cardinals to come in 19-1 overall, 15-5 overall for West Bend East. They've got a very good squad, some good players. We'll talk about that momentarily, but right now we'll pause for the playing and singing of our national anthem by the Goodrich Band.
Tyler, move. Tyler, move. Edron. Tyler. Quiet, Tyler. Move, man, move. Tyler, I want to be all slow. Get the back.
The Fond du Lac Goodrich Band with our national anthem for the very last time here at Goodrich High. Everything tonight is going to be for the very last time. It should be a memorable evening, but certainly number one and foremost for the Cardinals to take care of business in this basketball game. Let's go right down courtside with our starting lineups. On the PA tonight is Cheryl DeBrava.
For West Bend, Troy Reel, Kevin Morales, Jason Blank, Noah Fisher, Josh Smith, Drew Sagers, Nick Dallin, Joe Sebany. For Fond du Lac, Ben Wisniewski, Pat Randall, Colin West, Matt Sprader, Brian Hartzler, Lee Greschel, Matt Saporsky, Mike Millage, Kyle Shepard, and Joe Dilling. Now the starters for tonight's event. From West Bend, a senior at 5'11", Josh Dallin. From Fond du Lac, a senior, 6'1", Travis Diener. From West Bend, a senior, 5'11", Joel Zerniak. From Fond du Lac, 5'9", senior, Ryan Lloyd. From West Bend, a junior, 6'2", Ryan Rollinger. For Fond du Lac, 6'5", senior, Drake Diener. For West Bend, a junior, 6'2", Luke Sternig. For Fond du Lac, 6'11", junior, Ed Ross. For West Bend, 6'3", junior, Tim Murphy. And for Fond du Lac, 6'5", senior, Joe Michaels. The Cardinals are coached by Dick Diener, and the Suns are coached by Lee Young.
Real quickly, Bob, one name for the West Bend Suns that we're going to hear an awful lot about is Ryan Rollinger. He's an outstanding all-around athlete.
Yes, he is. He's an outstanding basketball player. He was second-team all-conference last year as a sophomore. I imagine he'll be first-team all-conference this year as a senior. He's a scorer. He's a one-on-one player, and he can score in many different ways from what I understand. He's also one of the top baseball prospects in the state and an outstanding football player. So this kid's a real deal.
Doesn't go much more than that. The Suns, as I mentioned, 15-5 overall in the season. They were 11-3 playing in the Little 10 Conference, runners-up in that conference. And they're not here by any means to lay down for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. They love to spoil the party on the last night here at the Redbird Arena. And the Cardinals are going to have to come out and play a game where they try to control the tempo, because we kind of expect a little bit the Suns might try to slow it down.
Yes, I expect the Suns to probably try to slow it down, work for good shots, work for one-on-one opportunities for Rollinger. We'll have to see.
Off the opening tip, Ross controls it to the Cardinals. The Fondy Cards left to right on your television screen. Tournament action, the Cardinals are wearing their road jerseys as they are the visiting team on the board. No contact, no foul, I should say. A lot of contact down low.
No double dribble either when he did it. But.
So the Suns with the ball, left side sidewalk, working back top of the key. Work it now, rolling her to the right side, give it off to Dallin, I should say. Ball bang free, give it off to Lloyd. Runner goes, +1.
Very heads-up play by Joe Michaels there. Joe knew that in the open court, he's not that dangerous. Get it to the guard. Get it to the quicker kid. Very heads-up play.
So the Cardinals quickly up-tempo and following the turnover, get the easy basket. Foul went on.
And again, I think what we saw there, Mike, is what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to pressure the ball a little bit and force turnovers.
So the missed free throw by Lloyd. The Suns back with the basketball just underway here in this regional semifinal. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. The Cardinals with the only points on the board no longer, as the pull-up 10-footer is good by Sterning.
Looks like we're trying to get the ball out of Rollinger's hands on that pick and roll.
Ball taken away by Rollinger, and he lays it in.
Very lazy pass by Travis Diener. I don't like seeing that. It's very lazy.
So the Suns with their first lead at 4-2. 6:55 to go in the opening quarter of play. Drake Diener off to the near side, give it to Travis along the free throw line extended. Skip pass cross court to Lloyd. Lloyd looking to post up down low, can't get it there. Zone defense being applied here, it appears, or is it not? No, it is a man.
It's a very saggy man-to-man defense here.
It is a man. Lloyd with the three, won't go, rims and falls. Well, good shooter's touch by Ryan Lloyd, and it rims and falls. And it's a 5-4 lead for the Cardinals with 6:20 to go. Suns the basketball top of the key with it. Zerniak off to the right side, free throw line extended. Yo-yo dribble by Rollinger, looking to the right side, sidewalk.
Ooh.
Murphy with the basketball, kick it back to Rollinger, inside to the post. Nothing there, looking for a 3-second call, not there, as Sterning is able to get out of the paint. So the Suns will reload the offense, top of the circle, now work it back to the near side. Off top of the circle, Dallin with it. Off to the right side, sidewalk.
Moving screen, there we go.
Yep. I think they're going to get Sterning on a moving screen, and Cardinals will get the basketball. That's what it is.
I believe Zerniak is able to hit some three-point shots. Apparently, from what I understand, he's got some deep range ability. I think he's their second leading gun here. And they have Rollinger guarding Drake Diener right away, so it'll be interesting. I think they want to get Drake in a post on him a little bit, but it's not always possible.
Travis with the basketball, pulls up at the free throw line, following, lost his footing there, but Ross with the rebound. They'll reload the offense. Lloyd with another three. This is going to be off. Kept alive by Ross, but the ball is, as he tries to kick it out to the high post, hits the back of the basket, and the Suns come away with it. 5.5 to go opening quarter of Cardinals with a 1-point lead. Rollinger cut off, looking back door, nobody home. Easy lay-in from Murphy.
Well, you want to take that ball out of Rollinger's hands, but you have to recover quicker than that.
Oh, bit of a back screen there. The Cardinals didn't react to it. Drake going up.
Oh my gosh, these officials.
One official is going to come over now and confer at the table. Not sure what that's about. Just clarifying what that last foul was on at the other end.
But apparently they're not calling anything going to the basket, because right now Travis has been hammered once going to the hole, and Drake has been hammered once.
So Ross gets it on the lead feed inside, right back to Travis. Trying to post up Ross, they got him fronted and back.
Oh, got hammered again.
And taken away by Dallin. He'll pull up, off to the left side sidewalk, Rollinger with the basketball. Ball tip free, Cardinals come away with it. Michaels with the loose ball. Cardinals trying to push, get it to Lloyd. Three on the way, won't go. Might have been partially blocked, kept alive. Finally, Michaels with the loose change. Give it to Lloyd, Cardinals looking to reset. Off to the near side, Travis fakes the three. Penetrate to the glass, good!
And he ended up on the ground again. So they're not going to protect the shooters tonight, apparently.
Cardinals back and top by 1, 7-6, 4:20 to go in the opening quarter of play.
Nice work on the offensive boards there by Joe Michaels, Ryan Lloyd. All of them.
Off top of the circle, Rollinger with the basketball. To the right side, Zerniak pops out, free throw line extended. Right back to the near side, Dallin with it. Off to left side, free throw line extended to Rollinger once again, looking for a back pick down low. Cardinals now get beat. Big block by Ross, second time, got a piece of it again. Ross with a pair of blocks, and the Cardinals come away with it. Here comes Drake Diener, across the timeline, give it to Travis, gonna pull up with the tray, won't go. But right there, Johnny on the spot is Michaels will put it back.
Doing a nice job on the boards right here.
So Cardinals up by 3 now, the biggest lead in the basketball game for the Fondy Cardinals.
This crowd is loud tonight. It's an excited crowd, I think.
And a nice crowd. We talked a bit of a late arriving crowd, but for a Thursday night game, or Tuesday night game, I guess it was Thursday, they'd be a little early. Tuesday night game, a very nice crowd. Get it inside, Rollinger posted up. A nice job, a step-in defense there by Ross. Come right back to Rollinger inside. Looking back door, ball off the foot of Murphy. The Cardinals will get it back.
Rollinger's trying to post up, but he's got that imposing presence of Eddie Ross coming over to help.
Noah Fisher will check in for the Suns as Tim Murphy will leave. And we're going to get a timeout taken here by the Suns. Timeout in the court.
Like a 20-second.
We'll keep it right here then. With 3:16 to go in the opening quarter of play, Fond du Lac with a 9-6 lead. Bob, this is, as we documented several times already, the last game on this court. What, if any, play comes in? How does it come into play for the players tonight? Is that a factor at all?
I really don't think so. I think these kids are, these kids don't have, a few of them have a history of the place, but I think they're just worried about the here and now, and as they should be. Right now it's take care of West Bend East. Maybe when the whole deal is over with, if we get a win here tonight, then maybe they'll sit back and reminisce a little bit about all their days on this court. But
certainly you don't want it to be a distraction this evening.
No. Joe Dilling's in the game here, I think. We'll see how this gets the offense running.
Dilling in for Michaels, I guess it is. Runner won't go down low on the left side, getting it back, and a foul on the baseline. Blocking foul is going to go against Noah Fisher. It'll be his first, team third.
Nice rebound there by Drake. Again, they're letting them play underneath as far as the shooters go.
And some contact down
as
low.
long as they call it both ways, I guess you can't complain.
Yeah, Cardinals have done a very good job on the glass on both ends thus far. Off the inbound, Travis with it's going to reset the offense as he'll take it out, swing it between the rings to the near side. Now he'll reverse it back to Drake. Looking to post up, he'll pull up about 14, bank it off the glass.
There's that patented Drake Diener shot. I've never seen a kid use a board better at the high school level.
Cardinals with the biggest lead now, 5-11-6, 2:35 to go in the opening quarter of play. Dallin with the basketball. Off to the near side, Zerniak. Work it out to Rollinger. Everything goes through him. Every possession, yes. He gets a couple touches until his shot goes up. No doubt about it. Off the baseline, 14-footer by Sterning is good.
Nice shot.
And quickly,
oh no! Oh no!
Get Drake Diener on the offensive foul.
I'd like to see that one again.
Yeah, I would too. I was looking away when I was down in my stat chart here, and I didn't see it till it was a little bit late. We'll see if we can go back and look at it up off the Pines. Jason Blake will check in for the Suns with 2:11 to go in the quarter.
I have to say, I thought we had a three-point play opportunity there, but I guess not.
Let's go back and look at it real quickly.
Oh no!
Looked like he got there a little late.
He was getting there way late. Drake left when he leaves his feet, and
blocking foul out in front from Michaels. Check that. Yes, it was Michaels. His first personal. For the Cardinals, only their second. So Suns at the basketball, Blank with it, working to the right side, rolling there again with the touch, looks to penetrate, kick it off to the left, right back out. Three-pointer on the way, won't go for Blank, the Cards with the board. Joe Michaels with the loose change, leaving the backcourt for Travis. Over to Drake, across the timeline. Ball bang free, Rollinger with it, got a man out in front, bounce pass, lead feed, and running one-hander won't go, and the Cardinals with the board. Sterning.
Nice hustle back by Joe Dilling.
Yeah,
very nice.
Back to disrupt Sterning going to the glass.
Okay, right now Rollinger is getting in Drake a little bit. He's a little quicker, I think, than Drake expected, and he's playing some really good defense. Drake's got to get a little lower, dribble a little harder.
Cardinals with the ball, top of the circle. Lloyd back to Drake. Diener, got to watch that cross-court pass there. Lloyd again with the ball. Ryan will leave it off to Travis, left side sidewalk, looking for the penetration. Nice move by Travis Diener off the glass.
I think we're going to have to see Travis do a little bit. I think this Rollinger is a very nice player, but you can't guard both of them. So whoever he's not guarding is going to have to do a little bit.
Great move by Travis on the baseline. Looking back door, lob feed, good.
That
was too easy for Sterling. Cardinals just didn't cover up.
I'm not sure whose fault it was. Whoever set the back screen probably did not let him know. 6
points in the quarter for Sterling. Didn't expect him to come out early with a lot of scoring. Three-pointer, bucket for Lloyd.
Ryan Lloyd's coming up big here for him early.
Ryan with 8 points in the first quarter of play. 8 of the Cardinals' 16. About a half minute to go here in the opening quarter of play. Cardinals with a 6-point lead. Suns with the basketball, top of the circle.
Looks like Rollinger might like that left hand a little better than the right. I'm not sure, but unless we're just pushing him that way so much.
Blake loses control, ball down the court.
How is that not a travel? Holy cow.
Off of the baseline. Dollins, runner won't go. Good job. Tip kept alive by the Cardinals. Here they come on a push. Travis to the glass.
Nice.
Good. Down to 2 seconds, and we're going to come to the end of the first quarter of play. Cardinals with a good first quarter after one. It's the Fond du Lac Cardinals 18 and the West Bend East Suns 10. We'll be right back.
When you least expect it. Accidents, injuries, our everyday lives can stress our backs and our lifestyles. At work or at play, we can show you how to find relief from pain and better health naturally. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you will not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, call Wink Chiropractic and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Well, after one quarter of play, the Cardinals with an 8-point lead, and Bob very feverishly working over the numbers. And what do we come up with?
Well, Fond du Lac shot 8 out of 15 in that first quarter for 53%. West Bend East was 5 out of 10 for 50%. I had Fond du Lac with 9 rebounds and West Bend East with 4. I think the important stat there is Fond du Lac got 15 shots up. That's obviously a lot of possessions.
Right, and if indeed the Suns wanted to come in trying to slow the pace down a little bit, they were not successful. I think in the first period, the Cardinals did control the tempo of this basketball game.
Up to this point, but things a long ways from over right now.
No doubt about that. Suns have the ball here to start the second quarter out, down by 8. Long shot 3 by Rollinger, and he nails it.
Nice work there by Coach Young. I'm sure he called that play in the...
I have to give the guys from West Bend too.
Down low, kick it back out. Lloyd's got another 3. Doesn't go, kept alive and pulled down by Noah Fisher for the Suns. They'll bring it across the timeline, 7.5 to go in the first half of play here from the Redbird Arena. Don't know what we're going to call the new joint across town. Followed by Fisher, or Greshel, I mean. Yep. Greshel, indeed, who I failed to mention, came in and started the second quarter out. Only a third team foul for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. So the Suns with the ball between the rings, Rollinger with it on the yo-yo dribble, work it back to the right side, give it off to Blake. Back top of the circle, working a perimeter offense right now, looking for some back cuts.
There's a moving screen.
Ball kept alive, right back to Rollinger, kick it out to the left side on the baseline with it. Blake cut out, back to Rollinger, top of the circle.
Looks like they really like to drive and dish. Looks like that's a big part of their offense.
Blocked by Lee Greshel.
Nice work.
Greshel extends that 6'3" frame and knocks it OB.
Here comes Eddie back in the game.
And who's coming out?
Joe Dilling? Yep.
That's who it will be, Dilling out. Ross, I thought, did a nice job inside defensively in the first quarter. And he gets one, knocks it free. Actually, that was, yes, it was Ross that knocked it free. The Cardinals come away with it off the turnover. Drake will pull up and hit a three. Drake with 5 in the basketball game. Now overall the Cardinals are led by Lloyd with 8. Travis with 6 thus far. Cerniak with the basketball off to the right side, Rollinger. Off the dribble. Diener all over him. Now kick it off to the baseline. Fisher cut off, bounce pass down low.
Oh my.
Losing the handle was Cerniak, but they get it back. He'll hit the fadeaway from 16. Tough shot that goes. Suns hanging right in there. Trail it now at 21-15, down by 6. Travis with the basketball, trying to penetrate. He'll reload the offense to Lloyd. Left side, right back, top of the circle, swinging between the rings. Travis, good dish inside, and
I think a
foul down low. We'll have to see when they posted who they called. That was away from the ball. It will go against Cerniak, his first.
Well, here's where Fond du Lac has to just keep plugging away and extending this lead little by little.
Dowling back into the basketball game. And Sternig also for the Suns. Ryan Lloyd with the basketball between the rings, working left, coming back to the near side. Off to Drake.
Got
down
Travis
low.
in the post here.
Travis post up, fall away for 14 off the front of the rim, but Ross there won't get it. And here come the Suns. Rollinger. I'll kick it to the left side. Now they reload, top of the circle, three-pointer, good. Sternig with the 3. And just like that, they're right back to within 3 at 21-18. Drake Diener with the ball above his head, off the dribble. Back to the near side.
Here comes Travis on top, I think. No.
Now off of a man-to-man, Bob, they really are saying it down low. Three-pointer won't go. Here come the Suns again. Dowling with the rebound. He brings it across the timeline himself. Leave it off to Cerniak between the rings. Bounce pass off free throw line extended on the right side. Rollinger right at the three-point line. Now on the right side sidewalk, skip pass to the near side. Three-pointer on the way off the front of the rim and out. Dowling almost got it to go. Lloyd with the rebound. Cardinals bring it up off the transition.
Hold down.
Skip pass, Lloyd. Three-pointer. In and out, the hoop wouldn't have it.
Fond du Lac got it back, though.
Cardinals will get it back. Last touch by Fisher. Oh, that one was halfway down.
Yes,
the
that
hoop just
was.
wouldn't take it.
I think that Ross tapped the ball off.
Cardinals are going to take a timeout with 4:24 to go. A 30-second. We'll keep it right here once again. 4:24 to go in the first half of play. The Cardinals lead it 21-18. Well, thus far, Bob, the pace has been more up-tempo than slow-down. Both teams getting some pretty good looks shooting. Both teams have had a number of shots that have, as this last one for Lloyd, in and out.
Yes, they have, and you can't be happy if you're the Cardinals right now. You're giving up open looks, and they're not really doing the defensive job that you would like. And offensively, these guys are athletic kids.
Yep.
They're getting in our Cardinal players' faces, and they're giving them all kinds of trouble. So.
And you talked a little bit earlier about it seems that they like to do an awful lot of penetrate and kick, looking backdoor, back screens. So they really are getting a lot of people involved. Obviously, as we said, everything goes through Rollinger, though.
Yes, it does, absolutely.
Cardinals to inbound. Knocked down my timeouts, which I didn't. Travis, get it down low to that glass, blocked from behind and a foul.
Absolutely. He was fouled by about 3 players there, I think.
Foul's going to go against Cerniak.
That kid's complained so far about 3 different times. He complained on his fouls, and he complained when he got his shot swatted before. So it looks like that kid.
Greshel will go to the line to shoot a pair. Cardinals as a team 0 for 1 thus far.
Got hit right on the head. There you go, Lee.
One more to follow, 4:15 to go in the first half of play. Second out of the way, also good.
Now this is the type of team that Lee Greshel matches up well against. He hasn't played as much the last few games with some of the bigger teams, and here's a team that Lee is a good matchup. He's one of them. He's an athletic, lanky, strong, lanky, athletic kid.
Rolling with the basketball, free throw line extended to the left side. Again, working back door, get pick and roll, and off the glass, or get the easy bucket from Sterning. Well, that was a simple pick and roll. The Cardinals just didn't fall off on it.
No, they didn't. I'm not sure that. There we go.
Free ball from Travis Diener.
Fond du Lac, with all this doubling and stuff, it's getting the tempo up a bit, but we're getting burned on it. I'm not sure how much longer.
Looking back door, once again, wide open is Murphy this time for the easy two. Well, they're getting some easy looks inside.
Yes, they are, and they got to do a better job of containing Rollinger. You can't let them get in that penetration.
Cardinals with a skip pass off to the near side. Drake Diener off the penetration, little bump, nothing called, off the glass, won't go. Drake fouls it, he'll go again, this time a foul.
Nice foul, nice rebound.
I believe it's going to be on Dahlen. 4, and it is his second personal foul. Drake will go to line and shoot a pair. Probably once you get to the Christmas break, the season just goes so fast.
Oh, it sure does.
Drake hits the first.
Heck, it seems like the high school football season should still be going on, much less with.
Hey, that would be just fine with me.
Yeah.
Drake looking for his second, on the way, also good.
Now they got to make some stops here. They're just scoring way too easy. And
Cardinals are 4 for 5 as a team from the line. 3:05 to go in the first half of play. Fond du Lac with a 6-point lead. Left-handed ball just thrown up. Coming up with the loose ball was Murphy, and he's fouled from behind.
Well, this is one of those situations again. We don't look very athletic out there. We don't look like we're a step slow compared to this West Bend East team. We have to get that rebound.
Greshel will pick up his second foul, and to the free throw line will go Murphy to shoot a pair. This is their first attempt.
He made it.
He gets it. Boy, we'd be remiss if we didn't, first of all, congratulate and wish well to the Fond du Lac hockey team. Wes Bold and company. What a job that team has done this year. What a job Wes Bold has done with that program over the years.
Absolutely. Got to be proud of that program here in Fond du Lac.
State tournament once again. As a matter of fact, they will play on Thursday night at 8:15 against Madison West. And the best of luck to the Fond du Lac Cardinal hockey.
Oh, what a
backdoor. Nice pass by Travis Diener. Give the points to Michaels. And not to forego the thought, also the Fond du Lac gals in the sectionals with winning their regional this past weekend.
Absolutely, they're doing a wonderful job. You never know with a team that can shoot threes like that.
They would play Plymouth on Friday night.
I think gals got a break last weekend because the Oshkosh West gals got beat.
Yeah, the big upset in that sectional. Oshkosh West, as Dave was mentioning in their ears here, they get beat.
Oh,
well, contact down low, nothing. Rimmed in and out, won't go. Took the line, and we should get a foul over the back, and I believe this will go against Murphy, and it should. Murphy will pick up his first personal, but it will be over the, well, it will be, that's what I thought, 17 foul. So to the free throw line will go Drake Diener. Thus far, 2 for 2 from the line. 3 for 3. And the Fond du Lac gals, just to finish that thought, will play at Sheboygan South, 7 o'clock on Friday night, playing the Panthers of Plymouth.
Okay, got this lead date. They got to make a couple of stops here. It could be just a huge final 2 minutes of a half here.
Put some room. Right now it's 8 points. You'd like to build that. Off to the near side. Back top of the circle with it, Dahlen. He'll work it to the right. Get it down low again. Pretty good look inside. Doesn't go this time. Kept alive by Murphy. He'll go back. Overlays won't go. Another rebound put back and good by Sterning.
Well, they deserve that because they're just tougher kids than Fond du Lac at this point, and they deserve that basket. They're just much tougher kids than Fond du Lac at this point.
Travis with the runner won't go at the reverse. Ball free in the court. Got to call.
Great effort by Joe Michaels.
Actually, I'd have to say, a pretty slow whistle there. That should have been whistled long before the point where it got a little bit rough.
Great effort by Joe Michaels. He may have fouled the guy on the play, actually, but...
By the way, Fondy and playing Plymouth will face former Fond du Lac resident Tanya Gill, who's going to UWGB. Up full ride.
Travis with the basketball. Into the game, Matt Sprader for the Cardinals. Drake with the fall away, Rimmer won't go. Hold down by Dolan, and here come the Suns. 1:15 to go in the first half of play. Fond du Lac with a 6-point lead. Off far side, Sternig with the basketball, right side sidewalk, back top of the circle. Blank. Popping out this Sternig once again. They're very patient, looking for that good percentage shot. They've been successful with this offense thus far in the first half. They run a lot of back screens. Dolan. And foul on Sprader.
I don't need that. I have that already. I have that shot. I have that shot on the booth camera. Tyler, get off that.
It'll be the first on Matt and the 5th team foul.
Looks like they're taking Drake out, putting Hartzler in. Probably don't want Drake to get that second foul here at the end of the half.
Only 40 seconds to go in the first half of play. Get down low. Murphy loses the handle, kicks it back out, left side sidewalk. Dolan, doubled up nicely by Sprader. Kick it back off to Murphy. Get it down low, back door. Nice ball!
No, no. Late whistle.
That's a very late whistle.
May have gotten him, but it was a late one. We're just not moving at all in the defense on end of the floor. We're just getting, this is a clinic by West Bend East. They're using their superior athleticism on us and their toughness on us.
Well, and they're very patient, Bob, with what they're doing. They're in no hurry. If they don't like the look they're getting, they're going to reload it.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, Drake right back in now as Hartzler will come right back out. 24. I think this might be a situation the Cardinals want his offense in here late in the first half.
Yes, absolutely.
And a pair. Fond du Lac will probably look for 20 seconds rolling. Travis will walk the ball across the timeline. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 6, and Travis will put it into gear now. He'll pull up, looking down low, ball tipped away. Here comes Rollinger. He'll pull up and take a 28-footer and won't go. And we've come to the end of the first half here from the Redburn Arena. Well, it probably hasn't gone exactly the way Fond du Lac would have scripted. That's the bad news. The good news is they do have a 4-point lead at 32-28. Bob and I will be back and recap the first half of play and talk about some changes Fond du Lac might be making right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal Regional Basketball Report.
Dance? Come on here.
Did not.
Huh?
You didn't see that.
That what? Well, I have no audio. I don't know why.
Tactic, reason number 4, whiplash. Why chiropractic? Reason number 4, whiplash. Did you know that even minor accidents can have lasting effects? Whiplash injuries can produce pain, stiffness, headaches, and other problems, sometimes weeks or months after an accident or injury. Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost treatment that can effectively resolve whiplash injuries. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain.
Time ready.
You ready for stats?
Yep.
Ready for the stats?
Yep.
Alrighty, shooting. Fond du Lac was 11 for 26. For 42%. Oh, I'm sorry, go about the other side. They were 11 for 22. Fond du Lac was 42%, they were 50%.
Uh, 6 for 7. And 4 for 4. They were 86% for Fond du Lac.
Rebounds had Fondy with 15, West Bend East with 14. Oh, all right.
Mike,
Yeah, the percentage, oh, Fond du Lac was 86.
Okay, rebounds. All right.
Okay.
15 for Fond du Lac, 14 for East. Turnovers, they had Fond du Lac with 7, East was 6.
Okay, Fond du Lac is led by, who you got first? Okay, leave Travis right there, leave Drake right there. They have 9 each. Give Lloyd 8. That's good for the Evans. For Sternig, number 40. With 15. That's probably all we have to put in. Ready at any time. Run.
Okay, Ron.
Welcome back to the Redbird Arena at halftime of this WIAA Regional Semifinal. It's the Fond du Lac Cardinals 32 and the West Bend East Suns 28. And Bob, I don't know, tough game to kind of break down a little bit, but the obvious factor is Fond du Lac has been kind of taking the school a little bit on the defensive end. They're just getting too many easy looks at baskets.
Yes, they look like they're very well drilled, very well coached. They look like they want the game much more than the Cardinals do, which I find hard to believe. But Fond du Lac just looks about a half step slow in everything they're doing on the offensive end and the defensive end, and I think they'll be very fortunate to come away with a win in this game.
What do you suspect that Dick Diener would do defensively at this point to try to get them to step it up?
I really don't know. I know we're really gambling on those traps off of those on-ball screens and the like, and I don't know.
It seems to be that every time we try to double up on anything, they have the answer right away. They find that open man very quickly and end up with some easy shots.
Yes, they seem like they're very athletic kids, and we just basically don't have an answer for it. They're quicker than we are. They seem stronger than we are. And
they seem to be anticipating everything we're doing.
Absolutely. Yes, they look like they're very well coached and Fond du Lac has been very well scouted. On the offensive end, Fond du Lac's not doing much of anything. Travis Diener, quite frankly, has played a very poor game at this point. He's made a couple of nice passes, but other than that, he's airballed a couple of shots. He's played a very poor offensive game, and we will not win this, I don't believe, if he doesn't pick it up and start playing closer to his all-state status.
And as we take a look at the stats, Bob, the surprising one, as you're going to talk about, I think, is this shooting percentage for the East Suns.
Yes, well, first for Fond du Lac, they were 11 out of 26 for 42%, which continues a disturbing trend here. Pretty poor shooting. East, they were 11 for 22 for 50%. They missed easy shots. They made easy shots. That's all they had basically were easy shots in that first half, and that's unacceptable from the Cardinal standpoint. Free throws, Fondy was 6 out of 7 for 86%. East was 4 for 4 for 100%. Rebounds, Fond du Lac had 15, East had 14, and turnovers, very uncharacteristic. 7 turnovers for the Cardinals already. That's about what they average for a game. I think that all starts with the point guard, and you got to get better play out of our point guard the second half. And East was 6 turnovers.
And taking a look at the scoring leaders here in the first half of play. Fond du Lac with balanced scoring. Nobody, which is good, I guess, with Travis, Drake, each with 9, Lloyd with 8. Ryan Lloyd had those 8 very early in the game and has been a non-factor since that point. For the Suns, surprisingly enough, Sternig, the one guy you really didn't expect to get off on a big scoring night with 15 points. They've done a good job on Rollinger. He's got 2 buckets, a 2 and a 3 for a total of 5.
Well, we've done a good job from scoring-wise. He's got to have a handful of assists.
Yes.
He's controlling this game, and Sternig is just another one of the long line of players that we turn into All-Americans this year. We've had many of them. The sophomore from Neenah, the kid from Menasha last week. It's not a real good trend to have to set this year, but Fond du Lac seems to make all-conference players out of everybody. So I'm a little hard here. You know, they're 19-1, but at the same time,
well, that's how they get to 19-1. Though.
Yeah, I guess they're obviously. They have to make some halftime adjustments. Coach Diener's done it before this year. That's why we are 19-1. Right. These kids have stepped up before this year. They will tonight, but it's going to be a hard-fought game.
And we'll be right back with that all-important second half right after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report.
Pain strikes when you least expect it. Accidents, injuries, our everyday lives can stress our backs and our lifestyles. At work or at play, we can show you how to find relief from pain and better health naturally. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you will not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, call Wink Chiropractic and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Well, someplace along the line in that locker room, Bob, I would have to say that Dick Diener, some way or form, got the message of, gentlemen, there's 16 minutes left in one of these 2 teams this season, and you decide who it's going to be. You know, the message is there. And just like that, easy basket off the inbounds.
It wasn't received, apparently.
For Sternig, and boy, we're going to All-American, as you mentioned. He's at 17 points already here in this basketball game. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. Cardinals quickly answer by Drew Diener inside. Or Drew. That'd be nice if we had Drew back too, huh? Drake Diener. And back to that 4-point lead, right where it was at halftime for the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Well, one adjustment we've made, we put Lee Greschel in, matched up a little athletically with this team.
Ross out now to start the second half.
Again, I don't think that's a knock on Ed Ross. It's just that Lee Greschel matches pretty well with this squad.
Well, you have to go with matchups. That often dictates how teams will go. Again, the patience continues for the Suns. Off the left side sidewalk, they'll reverse it, get it top of the circle for Dahlen. almost travels and puts the ball on the court, dribbles it off to Rollinger to the left side, free throw line extended. Looks to penetrate, pulls up from 14, won't go. Cardinals with the board. And quickly off transition. Here comes Travis. He'll pull up from 14, now back. Greshel with the runner. Well, he might have got away with a bit of a travel, I'm not sure.
I don't think he did. I'm surprised he didn't call it, but I think he was pretty good there.
Nonetheless, we'll take it. Cardinals with a 6-point lead. 6:25 to go in the third quarter of play. Rollinger inside, left-hander, good. Well, that was right down Main Street.
That's got to disturb Coach Diener. There's just no excuse for that. It's not like he's incredibly quick or anything. He's a very good player, don't get me wrong, but.
Lloyd, top of the circle, left side, Diener. Now back to Travis. Kick it back to Lloyd. Free throw line extended off the right side, penetrates, pulls up, cut off there. They'll get it back to Michaels. Now off to Diener. He'll penetrate, kick it off the glass. Oh!
Terrible call again. Terrible call again.
Well, the bucket went, but they're going to wipe it out, called offensive foul on Diener.
Oh my gosh.
Drake will get his second personal. Again, maybe we can go back and look at that one.
He took off way.
We'll see it as he penetrates.
He was sliding. He took off way outside before that kid was set.
I would say that one was closer than some of the other ones.
Closer than the first one, for sure.
Right. Three-pointer, good, outside. Three-pointer by Dolan. And just like that, it's a one-point basketball game. Cardinals still have the lead, but it's sliced. Diener's shot off the back of the rim. The Suns have a chance to take a lead in this basketball game. First time since very early. Bounce pass to the near side, Rollinger. Looking for the back cut, not there. Now they'll bring it back top of the circle. Dolan penetrates, pulls up. Oh, should be a foul, will be a foul. It's gonna go on Fond du Lac's Greshel. Got there a little late, a lot of body contact.
Well, we're just getting beaten every aspect of this game. These kids are much quicker apparently, and we don't seem to have an answer for them. I don't know what I can say.
Zerniak will go to the line to shoot a pair. First on the way, good. Yeah, you wouldn't, with West Bend East coming in 15-5, you wouldn't assume that we'd be overlooking a squad like this.
No, I don't really have an answer. I don't know, maybe they're a little too tight. Tournament time comes around, perhaps these kids are tight. I don't know what it is, but there's something happening.
Fond du Lac has been so seasoned in tournament play. Pair, and the Suns back on top of this basketball game, 37-36. 5:05 to go in third. But not for long as Travis Diener answers.
If Fond du Lac's going to win this game, Travis Diener has to start playing like an all-state or something he has not done yet. Right there was a start. He's got to start playing like he's capable of. We all know it.
And we got to start playing some defense. Everything starts there. Nice shot inside, won't go. It's going to be a foul and will be.
Again, we had no answer for Rollinger there, though. He got where he wanted to on the floor, and they had a wide-open shot, and the kid just didn't make it.
Murphy will pick up his second foul. Cardinals with it, bring it across the timeline. 4:45 to go in the third quarter of play. We get a barn burner here from the Redburn Arena. Blocking foul out front is going to go on Dolan, his third.
We just got very lucky on that last defensive stop, and that's not the way they're going to win.
So Travis will pull the trigger underneath his own basket. Gets it into Hartzler, who's back in for Fond du Lac. Travis with a three on the way. Book it!
Here we go, Travis.
Travis with 5 quick points here in the third quarter. 14 overall in the basketball game. Off the baseline, cut off was Zerniak. He's going to reload the offense, circle around, kick it back out, off to Dolan.
I'll tell you, I like the Zerniak kid. He's a nice basketball player.
Now he looks like a true point guard.
Yes, he does. I like him.
He's not interested in scoring. He's looking for that dish. Nice pass inside, and the lay-in is good by Sternig.
Best player on the floor is Ryan Rollinger, without question at this point, without question.
And we're going to get an offensive foul away from the ball. Might go on Dilling.
No, on Brian Hartzler.
Hartzler, okay. It'll be his first.
Number 13, Brian Hartzler.
So the Suns inbound the basketball. Cardinals with a 2-point lead at 41-39. Blank.
Got to be 5 seconds.
I was just going to say, it's got to be close to that. They get it inside, turn around off the glass, good. Well, I'll tell you, Murphy has been able to post up inside and pitch a tent, and we just can't get him out of that paint. Traveling, it's got to be a follow-up pushing.
Yes.
Travis has tripped up going into the lane. And the Cardinals are going to take a timeout and talk it over. Timeout in the court with 3:33 to go in the third quarter of play. Your score, Fond du Lac 41 and West Bend East 41. We'll be right back.
Did you know that work injuries and accidents can cause lasting physical stress and pain, such as neck or wrist pain or headaches? If you're hurting, you owe it to yourself to stop into our office. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you'll not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, Wink Chiropractic. Call us and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Well,
Bob, on the last night here at the Redbird Arena, we expected some excitement, but this isn't exactly what we had in mind.
No, not at all. I thought it would be a tough game for a certain time, but very disappointed with the way they've come out tonight.
You know, Bob, something that is a little disturbing, we talked about before the game a little bit, this team over the course of the season gets stronger as the game wears on. Talk about West Bend East. In the fourth quarter on the season, they have outscored opponents 263 to 173. That's a tremendous margin. Tells you they're a team that gets better as the game wears.
Yes, and it's something that doesn't bode well for the Cardinals at this point.
So they want to make a statement right now. Cardinals with the basketball. Three-pointer, a long one by Fond du Lac won't go. Ross back in the game for the Cardinals, by the by.
Not a good shot there at all.
A little bit long, off the transition, get it down low, double pump. Looking for basket interference, they're not going to get it.
Another offensive rebound too, man.
Hartzler picks up his second.
I think that was a good call. I think he got him. It was late. That's why the crowd.
I think what the crowd was looking for is the Cardinals taking away. They were looking for basket interference as the net was rippled prior to, but was not a factor. Oh, Cardinals lose it again. Well, Hartzler just not on the same page as he's cutting through the basket. Travis hits him right in the shoulders, and he's not looking.
Travis has to shoot that ball. There's no reason for him to pass it myself. I don't think he's.
Rollinger with the ball between the rings. Hartzler all over on the defense. Off to the near side, give it off to Zerniak. Looking back to the near side. Shot on the way by Blank, good. A three. His first points of the basketball game. And it's a 44-41 lead. For the Suns, a foul inside is quick to go against Blank. That's who it is. First personal. So to the free throw line will go Travis Diener. He will shoot a pair. His first trip there tonight. First is good.
As I say, Travis is going to have to win this the way it looks to me. That's why I didn't like that last pass he made.
You know, who's been kind of a non-factor in the game in the second half thus far has been Drake.
Yes.
He really hasn't gotten involved in it at all.
Well, he had that call against him on the offensive foul, and
Cardinals back to within one at 44-33, following a pair of free throws by Travis. Greshel on the defense. Now they switch off. Ross has got him. Try to get Greshel back on him, and they do. On Rollinger, that is. Off to the far side, Blank with the basketball. Looking to penetrate. Reach in, foul by Lloyd. You don't need that foul out.
No, you don't. They're just panicking what I see. That's no reason. You play good defense and...
play with the feet, boys, not with the arms.
Absolutely.
Common foul. It is, however, the 15 foul for Fond du Lac, so they've only got one free foul to give up in this game yet before we go into bonus. And now offensive foul.
I believe it was Sternig who was moving on that screen.
They call Dallin. It's his
Dallin, huh? Okay.
His fourth personal. So the Cardinals with the ball. Now what?
4-0. Yes, it was 4-0.
Okay, they change it now.
I didn't think Downland was in the game, so.
Last foul was on number 40. Not number 2.
Sternick picks up his second. So knock that one off of Downland. Drake pulling up, looking nice pass down low to Ross. Great pass by Drake Diener.
Nice finish by Eddie, too. Very nice pass, very nice finish. Now, boys, let's play some defense here.
Come on, Tyler, you can see we got a basket.
I really don't know why we're doing this. We got a steal, we did.
Here comes Drake, off to Travis, the left side, he's a pull up, now kick it back out. Drake with a three, won't go, kept alive on the court. Loose ball, still alive, Cardinals with it. Travis off the glass, no. Tipped one, still good. And the Suns come away with it.
Huge opportunity there.
Rollinger with the ball, left side sidewalk. He's going to penetrate in. Drake?
No, I think it's on Greshel.
Okay. Yes, indeed, you're right. That's his fourth in limited playing time, so he's had some problems also. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Well, all of a sudden now, this is going to be another offensive foul. You know, as you pointed out at the start of the game, they were letting a lot of contact go, and now they've really tightened it up.
But again, it's most of this contact they're calling is off the ball. It's not on the shooters. They're not. Yeah. They don't seem to be protecting the shooters. I thought, in fact, that last time Travis maybe could have gotten something when he was taken to the hole. So.
Haven't marked who this one is on. 30, Fisher. His second. And that's their fifth foul. So they've only got one freebie to give up yet. Inside of a minute to go in the third quarter of play. Fond du Lac with a slimmest of margins at 45-44. Drake Diener penetrates, pulls up from 12. Rims won't go, pulled down by Tim Murphy. Here come the Suns. 40 seconds to go. Don't appear as though they want to play for one at this segment of the game. Rollinger with the ball, he'll penetrate. Cut off nicely by Lloyd. They've got a reload. Three-pointer on the way. Won't go. Kept alive. Ross with the board. Look out, bad pass, but Travis comes away with it.
Now they got to get this last shot, and I believe we have the next possession at the quarter. So this would be a huge 2 possessions if we can do something with it.
Travis.
I want Travis shooting this shot.
Down to 7. 6. He spins. And.
Oh no! Terrible, 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 terrible call. Wow. Wow.
Hartzler will check back in for Fond du Lac. Drake Diener will check out. 4 seconds to go.
Wow.
Don't give up anything here. They throw it up, and we come to the end of the third quarter of play here from the Redbird Arena. Well, after 3 complete, it's the Fond du Lac Cardinals 45, the West Bend East Suns 44. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes from the Redbird Arena. We'll be right back after this on your Cardinal Basketball Report. I thought JVs weren't supposed to be 3-minute overtimes?
Why chiropractic? Reason number 6, carpal tunnel syndrome. Did you know that patients with symptoms of carpal tunnel often respond very well to conservative chiropractic care? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs, injections, or risky surgery. In most cases, there is almost no lost work time. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain.
Welcome back to the Redbird Arena as the old house is about to see its final 8 minutes of high school basketball.
And there are going to be 8 dandy minutes,
yes,
I believe.
Indeed. We're going to close it out in fashion. Bob, the numbers here.
Third quarter, I had Fond du Lac going 5 out of 10 for 50%. West Bend was 6 out of 11 for 54%. Fondy with 4 turnovers, West Bend with 3 turnovers, and Fondy with 4 rebounds, and West Bend with 4 rebounds.
So West Bend continues now to shoot at above the 50% level in this basketball game. Well, Fond du Lac with the ball to start the quarter out. Travis has the ball stripped and a foul. It's going to go on Rollinger, his first.
That's probably about the first time they protected a shooter darn near all game long, so that might be a good sign.
Travis will go to the line and he will shoot a pair. Thus far in the game, he is 2 for 2 from the line. First is good. He'll get one more. Winner of tonight's game, a pair by the way there. The winner of tonight's game will travel on to play Sheboygan South at West Bend on Saturday afternoon. Sheboygan South with a first round bye.
Oh,
travel, double dribble.
How come the official missed that call right in front of him?
Yep, that certainly was.
Boy.
So Dowland with the ball will work it to the far side of the court. Give it off to Zerniak. Yo-yo dribble there. Work it to inside, off to the near. Now it's Luke Sternick. Get it inside to the block, kick it back out. Murphy, down low to Sternick. Back to Murphy, top of the circle, off to the left side. Now work it left side sidewalk. Spinning is Zerniak. He gets it, kicks it back out. Zerniak. It's got to be close to a 5. Now he'll pull up. Won't go, and Russ with a big, strong rebound inside. Well, a couple stops and a couple makes, and you can open up a little bit. Derek pulls up, or I should say Drake, gets it back, and he steps on the end line.
Looks like the kids down there didn't think he was out of bounds. I don't know.
Well, the official was certainly right there.
Sometimes that's a tough angle when you're right on top of it like that, though. You don't see the feet, you just anticipate.
And a foul on Lloyd.
Oh, boy.
And this will be shooting now, as both teams will be in a bonus from here on out.
This one character is making all the whistles right now, and or the non-whistle. The last one on the double dribble, he didn't make it, but he's, I don't understand.
So rolling out to go to the charity stripe. Coming in, averaging 15 and a half a game.
And they're sending the wrong guy to the line.
They're not sure who it was.
What is on the screen now, that's a technical foul right there. Everyone in the gym knows who it is except the official that called it. Holy cow.
We can go back and look at that, Dave, and we can verify who indeed it was that was fouled.
I believe Sternig was setting the screen.
Well, Rollinger will get the first.
And now he's talking to him for some reason.
Well, it's a little late to talk to him now.
Was that really you, son, that got fouled?
Well, if we go back, just back that up a little bit, Dave. A pair by Rollinger at any rate. And we just got to hold that for our next break. I'd like to go back to that. Back to a 1-point lead for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Drake Diener off to Ryan Lloyd, top of the circle between the rings. To the near side, spinning out there is Travis to Drake on the rotation, and a foul.
Okay. These guys, this one guy again, always. Man. Here he comes on that last play, I think.
Okay, let's go back and look at this.
Oh, it was 40. It was Sternig.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They did send the wrong guy to the line. And the first is good.
I actually didn't see much of a foul myself, but what they called, it was certainly Sternig and not Rollinger.
Second on the way is good by Drake. Fond du Lac back again to a 3-point lead. It's been going back and forth, 3-1, 3-1. Rollinger with the basketball, top of the circle. Off to the nearest ball, tip. But Sternig able to come away with it, back to Rollinger. Off the penetration and a foul up front.
This man is just making every call.
Lloyd picks up his third personal. And Rollinger misses the one and only he's going to get.
Big.
So Fond du Lac again with the basketball. Chance to open this to 5. And does! Travis!
This is Travis Diener time. I want him taking this thing right now. I want him taking the majority of the shots.
And timeout on the court. Head coach Lee Young wants to talk it over. 5:45 left in this contest. And your score, your Fond du Lac Cardinals 51. And the West Bend East Suns 46. We'll be right back.
Pain strikes when you least expect it. Accidents, injuries, our everyday lives can stress our backs and our lifestyles. At work or at play, we can show you how to find relief from pain and better health naturally. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you will not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, call Wink Chiropractic and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
5:45 left on the clock. 51-46. Fond du Lac Cardinals with a 5-point lead.
Last time when they needed a basket, they came out with a little play. They had a staggered screen, I believe, for Zerniak, and he hit a 3. That was earlier in the game. Let's see if they have something set again.
So the Suns in ball in the ball side court.
Travis Diener's on Rollinger now. He's guarding Rollinger, so we'll see what happens.
Off with Sternig
Here
with the basketball.
Here comes Zarniak. Same play they ran earlier.
Zerniak pulls up. This one won't go. Pulled down by Diener. Get it out to Travis. 2-on-1 breakout. Cross court to Lloyd. Blocked from behind. And West Bend away with it.
No one blocked that. He just threw it off the bottom of the backboard, I think.
So Zerniak off. 3-pointer on the way by Dallin. Won't go.
He got very lucky there. Now let's go.
Look out from behind. Drake gets the ball, slows it up, lets the defense go by. 5 minutes left. Drake Diener at the basketball between the rings, off to the left side. Ryan Lloyd, bounce pass to Travis. Looking inside to Ross, nothing there. They'll reload top of the circle. Right back to Travis Diener.
I'd like to see Eddie clear out and let Travis go a little bit here.
Lloyd, bounce pass to Diener. Now working off the right side sidewalk. 4:42 left. Travis gets it inside. Bubble pump inside, no good, but Michaels gets his own rebound, gets it back, reload it. Nice job by Michaels. Kick it back out to Travis. He'll take the 3, and it won't go. Ross, right there, good!
Yes, on a basket, yes!
+1, Eddie Ross with the offensive board and a foul.
Great effort there on the boards by the Cardinals.
Rollinger quickly picks up 3 fouls here in the last 2.5 minutes. Ross to the line to shoot 1. Eddie thus far with 4 points, looking for number 5. Bends the legs, on the way, in and out.
Oh, he had that.
Michaels almost had the offensive rebound, but tipped away and picked off by Dallin. He walks it across the timeline, 4:20 left. Off to Murphy, now left side with it, Zerniak. He'll penetrate.
Oh.
Bounce pass out top of the circle, Zerniak. All right, check that, that's Dallin. Now to Rollinger. He'll take the 3, it's on the way, good.
Travis chose to go underneath the screen, and Ed Ross did not come out on top of it. I'm not sure whose fault that is.
And Cardinals with a 4-point lead at 53-49. Lloyd, skip pass to Travis Diener, top of the circle. Cardinals looking to spreading it out a little bit more. Drake with the basketball, got to move. Gets the ball in the court, gives it off to Travis, 3.5 left. Off to Drake Diener. Well, Cardinals, no doubt, are spreading the court. They want the high percentage shot, if any, right now. But not room for a lot of air, only a 4-point lead. Cannot afford a turnover. Travis, bump,
there's a
reach and foul there, nothing called. Travis will reload it. Stutter steps, gotta look for that backside pressure, back to Travis. Cardinals keeping the ball in his hands as much as possible, and now a foul. Foul's going to go against Zerniak. It'll be his third. Travis will go to the line to shoot a bonus.
I think he's got 2 now. It's a double bonus, I believe.
Okay, you're right. It is a double. That with Travis, it wouldn't make a difference.
Hopefully.
Gets the first, one more to foul. And right now, Lee Young wants timeout for the East Suns. 2:49 left, timeout in the court. Fond du Lac Cardinals 54, the West Bend East Suns 49. We'll be right back.
Did you know that work injuries and accidents can cause lasting physical stress and pain, such as neck or wrist pain or headaches? If you're hurting, you owe it to yourself to stop into our office. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you'll not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, Wink Chiropractic. Call us and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Once again, we'd like to encourage you all to get out and follow the Fondy girls basketball team and the Fondy hockey team this next couple of days. The hockey team Thursday at Madison, taking on Madison West, 8:15. And the girl, that's in the state tournament, by the way. And the girls on Friday night, the sectional semifinal at Sheboygan South will play the Plymouth Panthers. Get out and support the Fond du Lac Cardinals.
Well, there's a big free throw. Every single point now down the stretch is going to be big for the Cardinals if they're going to come away with a victory.
So Travis has got one more after making the first prior to the timeout. Of course, it's nothing but net. Fond du Lac back by 6, which has actually been, I believe, their biggest lead of the basketball game.
They just had it to 7 before the 3-point shot by Rollinger there, and that was such a disappointing turn of events.
So the Suns still.
There's a moving screen right in front of the official, and he didn't call it.
Bodies on the floor. Now they reload the offense, give it off to Dolan. Top of the circle with it is Zerniak. Joe on the dribble, back to Dolan. Rollinger on the far side of the court really hasn't gotten involved in the sequence yet. Well, right now they do. You knew sooner or later he gets hands on the ball. Off top of the circle, Dolan. To Rollinger, trying to penetrate, spins, nothing there. Kick it back out. They'll go looking back door. Up overlays is Murphy.
Huge board by Lee Greshel. Oh no!
Wow.
He was getting hammered and hammered and hammered, and he finally threw an elbow, and this character called it. He's taking over the game by himself. Wow. He did swing his elbow, but after he got fouled about 3 times. Oh my gosh.
Go back and take a peek at it. Murphy misses the bunny inside.
Nothing reaching. Oh my. That's just, he never made any contact, did he?
1:54 left.
I guess that's how you teach kids to do it. Get a rebound and be strong, but man.
Cardinals.
Look at that, absolutely. Coach, I agree with you 100%. He was slapping them.
6-point lead for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. Huge possession here for the Suns.
Absolutely. Here comes a 3 to Zerniak.
Cardinals can get out of this one without giving up any points. Look for him to sit on the ball and be in pretty good shape in this basketball game. Rollinger has the strip and a foul.
Oh my gosh. Oh, if they overcome this tonight, it's going to be a great win. Terrible call. I don't want to harp on the officials, Mike, but this is just 2 in a row.
Travis certainly appeared to have a lot of ball in that one.
The ball went down, therefore it was no foul. If the ball went up in the area, if it had his arm, the ball would have gone up. It's simple. It's physics.
Rollinger gets the first. 1 more to go.
He slapped the ball straight to the ground.
And rims the second one in also. Well, back to a 4-point game. 140. Cardinals are going to air this one out, take the arrow out of it, Paul, and don't look for them to shoot unless they get a foul.
There's a hand check. Man, oh man.
And Travis will go back to the free throw line. Cardinals will be able to win this game, Bob, at the free throw line as long as they shoot free throws and take care of the basketball.
Yes, if they do, and then don't foul them on the other end and let them score easy ones.
Dowling now picks up his 4th foul, but Travis to the line once again. Double bonus, first is good. Travis 7 for 7 from the line. The Cardinals 9 for 9 in the second half. Well, I had to do that, didn't I? So 1 out of 2. Fond du Lac still the 5-point lead. Rollinger in trouble, kicks it, leaves it off there for Sternig. Zerniak, look out, got to step in. Ross does, runner good. Oh, tough shot by Zerniak.
Timeout West Bend.
Well, timeout in the court with 1:14 to go. We've got a 3-point basketball game. It's Fond du Lac 56 and West Bend East 53. We'll be right back right after this on your Cardinal Regional Report.
Chiropractic, reason number 6, carpal tunnel syndrome. Did you know that patients with symptoms of carpal tunnel often respond very well to conservative chiropractic care? Chiropractic is a safe, low-cost alternative to drugs, injections, or risky surgery. In most cases, there is almost no lost work time. For a limited time, Wink Chiropractic is offering a free consultation and exam. To find out more, call Wink Chiropractic. You don't have to live in pain. So, Mike, I see Joe Searle and Jimmy McKenzie, 2 of the stars of the hockey team, going up and down trying to get the crowd into this game. So, tell these teams are really pulling for each other.
Well, nobody sitting right now in this gymnasium. Everybody on their feet, both sides of the court. Cardinals again will work the ball, try and run clock. Down to exactly 1 minute left for one of these two teams, and it's a shame, again, Cardinals will take a timeout with 57 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here, Bob. It's been a great basketball game, and again, you know, this is the last year we're not going to have seating. I haven't touched on that yet.
Yes.
A good example of why we should have seating. It's a shame that one of these two teams are going to go home tonight.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Normally, I don't really think it means that much within the regional, but West Bend should be playing South tonight, and the winner playing Fond du Lac.
Right.
And that's.
I mean, you really hate to see one of your better teams out right away.
Yes.
I just have never agreed with that from WIAA. Dave and I have over the years echoed those sentiments many, many times.
Yep.
Finally, they are going to act upon that next year and start seeding in the state tournament.
Yes, but it's seeding, you know, that would be good in a way. West Bend would be playing Sheboygan, but Fond du Lac should win this basketball game. They're a better team, and they have to find a way to do it here at the end. If they don't, it'll be a very, very disappointing loss.
Well, again, let's take care of the basketball. It is, and a foul on Lloyd. The foul will go against Lloyd, I should say. Zerniak with the foul. It will be his 4th. And I think coming out of that timeout, head coach Lee Young said, foul the first person that's not Travis Diener that has the basketball.
Travis or Drake, absolutely. And here's where the senior has to step up and make the plays.
Well, Lloyd likewise a good free throw shooter, and he'll be double bonus. He'll shoot 2. One will make it a 2-possession game. We've got that.
Big.
That was the big one. So Ryan Lloyd to shoot 1 more. Eddie Ross checks back in for Fond du Lac on the defensive end. Ryan, second on the way. Looks long, it is. 1 out of 2, but it is a 2-possession game. 57-53. Zerniak, cut off by Lloyd. Off to Rollinger. And he's on the court. It's a back door.
And a foul. We got lucky. The cheater's proof right there. Cheater's proof.
Wow. Sternig was nobody within 5 feet of him, and he overlays the bunny.
That's cheater's proof right there. He was traveling. They didn't call it again. Made a great individual play to get that pass off, but man.
Sternig picks up his 3rd personal foul. Travis to the line this time.
We need both of these here.
Gets the first.
I think this saw Eddie Ross coming on that one, Mike, a little bit. He may have hurried it just slightly on that layup. Now, no fouls here. Make them earn their shots.
Well, they're certainly going to be looking for 3s from here on. They're down by 6. They need a pair of 3s. Off the penetration, kick it back out. That's going to be an over and back. Let's say it.
Oh, no.
There. Nice job. They're able to save it. 3-point. Holy cow! Zerniak throws up a hope and a prayer, and it goes.
Once again, they're a little quicker than we were. That should have been a steal. We were not in that play like we should have been.
Well,
They came up
time,
with a 3.
21 seconds to go. We'll step aside one last time from the Redbird Arena. Cardinals lead it by 3.
Pain strikes when you least expect it. Accidents, injuries, our everyday lives can stress our backs and our lifestyles. At work or at play, we can show you how to find relief from pain and better health naturally. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you will not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, call Wink Chiropractic and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
21 seconds left in this game. Somebody is just going to be ejected here from the gym. I'm not sure who. The official went and got him.
Oh, there he goes, Mr. McCready. Old Fond du Lac basketball player here. Apparently he's had enough of these guys, and he's getting a standing ovation. Let's see now. They got to take care of it here.
Yep, just take care of the basketball. Travis don't want to get stripped, get it across the timeline, and a foul. Foul will go against Rollinger. That will be his 4th. Don't think he's the one they wanted to get that foul on.
Well, the key play there was getting the ball into Travis,
right.
And now he's got to hit at least one of these. I don't know what the timeout situation is here.
I believe they have 1 left.
Do they, you think? All right. Well, that West Bend has 1 left?
I believe so.
Well, then it's not going to be able to finish it. Yeah.
Well, that'll make it a 2-possession game.
It's very big. Now you got to make them work for everything they can get down here.
Travis the second. On the way, good.
And make them work.
5-point lead for Fond du Lac. Clock rolling to 15 to 14. Zerniak will run. Runner in hand, 1 goal. Tipped once, no. Good. Clock.
Okay.
Well, they don't have any timeouts left.
Hold it.
Cardinals take the timeout.
Why?
I don't know
why. The mistake there was made by Ryan Lloyd picking the basketball up. You don't pick that ball up.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
The clock was rolling. There was 7 seconds left on the clock when that basket was made. If they casually walk over to pick up the ball, you're down to the 5 seconds, and you don't have to inbound it.
That's not a play from a veteran team right there. You let that ball drop, and now they are going to be scratching. They're going to be scratching for this victory.
Well, as long as you don't have a turnover right underneath the basket, you're still in pretty good shape. They need a 3-pointer. The Cardinals should do 1 of 2 things. Make sure they get a clear pass inside. If they don't get the easy pass inside, down low, you want to make sure you extend the court, throw the ball down court.
Yeah, as long as you can get to it.
Right.
Man, there's no, I guess it's better safe than sorry, but Ryan never should have picked that ball up. You have to let that bounce. You have to work your way to it. You got to wait until they're counting and then pick it up.
Nothing comes easy tonight, Bob.
Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And this is not over by a long shot yet.
But certainly beneficial. It's a 3-point lead. Cardinals will get the ball inbound. They get into Travis and a foul with 2 seconds to go.
Oh, boy, that's what I was worried about right there.
Yep, I know what you're thinking.
Did absolutely nothing, but with this one guy that's made the calls all night, I was just afraid there was going to be an offensive foul. Absolutely.
Now, you momentarily held your breath on that one.
Yeah, well, just because I've seen some of the decisions that gentleman's made already this evening, and I was just worried there. Travis did a good job. He kept his hands above his head so they knew there was no contact going on below.
On that, Dowling fouls out. That's his 5th foul. Travis will go to the line. Shoot 2. 1 will officially ice the game.
There it is. Oh, boy. Nothing's ever easy, Mike.
Well, the Cardinals will scrape one out here tonight. Fond du Lac with only 2 field goals in the entire 4th quarter.
Well, I made the comment this was Travis Diener time, and I think it was. What was that 4th quarter performance?
Yeah, he's been at the line.
Single-handedly won this thing as far as I'm concerned. It was a great performance. That's why he's an all-stater.
11 for 12 from the line and 13 points overall in the quarter for Travis. Nothing stupid here. Just don't let him have it. Off the glass. Good at the buzzer by Sebney. And this one has come to a close. Your final tonight, the Fond du Lac Cardinals 63 and the Suns 60. We'll be right back right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal basketball report.
Did you know that work injuries and accidents can cause lasting physical stress and pain, such as neck or wrist pain or headaches? If you're hurting, you owe it to yourself to stop into our office. Wink Chiropractic provides natural health care for both children and adults, and we guarantee that after 3 visits, if you're not satisfied, you'll not be charged for our services. So whatever stage of life you're at, Wink Chiropractic. Call us and let us show you how to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Did Mike say anything about it?
Okay, Matt. Go turn his camera down. Go up, go Matt. Go help Matt. Turn your camera down.
I have no idea how to do it.
You can go help him. Matt's gonna turn it down. You can go help him.
How can I help you if I don't know how to? I'll just stand.
You ready, Dave?
Yep.
Fond du Lac ended up 18 out of 42. West Bend ended up 22 for 44. Fond du Lac shot 42%. Obviously, West Bend was 50%.
Okay, Fond du Lac 22 for 26. That's where they won it. And they were 10 for 11. Fond du Lac was 85 and 91.
Once again, if you're looking for tickets for Saturday's game, it will be at 1:30 at West Bend East. The Fond du Lac Cardinals will take on Sheboygan South. Tickets are on sale now in the gym lobby.
Okay, rebounds, I had Fond du Lac for 27, West Bend for 24. And turnovers, 13 for Fond du Lac, 9 for West Bend.
Okay, Travis with 29. Drake with 13. And Lloyd with 9. For them's Sternig with 21 and Rollinger with 14.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, then.
You see Matt?
What's that, Matt? You want something from Matt?
Yeah, I want him to turn the camera down.
Turn it down?
Yes.
Okay, second. Okay, then no reference, right, Dave, on the way out?
Right, and
Okay.
then he can also turn his camera down. That's also it's froze. He can turn his down.
Mattstown.
Matt Santos.
Okay.
Both go.
Okay.
Okay.
If you get.
Oh, wait a minute. Get ready to go.
Hey, upsie.
All yours.
Welcome back to the friendly confines of the Redbird Arena. Your final tonight, the Final Act Cardinals 63, the West Bend East Sun 60, and use a lot of cliches, Bob. Nothing comes easy. Good things happen to those who wait, but probably a game Fond du Lac is going to sit in that locker room and open their eyes about a little bit.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here is to just live to play another day. And that's all you care about right now at this time of the year. You know, this one's over with. It was very scary for a long time there. It was pretty ugly. It was not our best effort. And my hat's off to West Bend East. They were an incredibly well-coached team. They were a team that played without fear tonight, as I guess a big underdog would do. They hit big shots. And Ryan Rollinger, if I understand it, what I understand is true, this is his third best sport. Wow, is he good in the other two?
Yeah,
because this kid is one of the finest players I saw all year. I don't care the stats. He scored some points, but he just completely controlled the ball game.
You know, I think that's the interesting thing about him. It's not the points he scored that you admire about him. It's what he does overall on the court.
Absolutely. He had to, you know, we were helping off of the screens and doubling out. And he got to the lane anytime he wanted, basically. Until realistically at the end, Travis took him in the fourth quarter, and he ended up hitting the three and got to the foul line on a couple of questionable fouls. But Travis did do a pretty good job of keeping him out of the lane area. But until that point, he got to wherever he wanted to on the floor, and then he made just some wonderful passes. We're very lucky to get out of here tonight.
Hey, along with throwing a few more cliches around, good teams win ugly.
Yes, yeah, they do, and Fond du Lac's done that. If that's the case, Fond du Lac's certainly a good team because we've won ugly a lot this year.
And
but, you know what? I'd take 6 more ugly wins.
No doubt about that.
I'd be very happy.
And one more final one. The cream rises to the top at pressure time, and Travis did.
Travis Diener just took that game over. It was, you know, he played poorly in that first half, and he took it over at the end. And he ended up to winning that game, hitting the pressure free throws, handling the basketball, and that's an all-stater for you right there. And
finally, closing with, I think, a remarkable job by Dick Diener again in a game where Fond du Lac didn't play particularly well, especially, I would say, on the defensive end. You know, Dick's always got that way to bring this team together down to clutch time and wrestle one away from wrestle a victory away from defeat.
Oh, absolutely. Coach is without question one of the best. But let's put the onus where it deserves to be. That's on Travis Diener's back right here. It's easy to take games over in the end when you got a guy that like Travis Diener that's going to make every free throw for the most part and handle the ball flawlessly. So this is his ball game tonight.
So Fond du Lac closes out the Redbird Arena tonight with a win on the last game on this court. Be many memories as we walk out the doors. You've been here a lot more than I have, but many years I've called games from this place, and it will be changed next year not walking in this place.
Well, we're going over that last game. We had some stats and all time here. This moves their record in the tournament games here at Goodrich to 20-6. All time in this gymnasium. In the Fox Valley Association, they finished up 95-6 in this gymnasium. And,
unbelievable.
We'll never have that same home court advantage at the new gym. It'll be a beautiful gymnasium. You're going to be able to do a lot of stuff practice-wise there, camp-wise there, but you'll never have the same atmosphere. And I would be willing to bet that Coach Diener would be happy to play his home games here. You know, it's just the atmosphere. You'll never have it again.
Yeah. Well, Bob, let's take a look at tonight's final stats.
Well, Fond du Lac, they shot 42% on 18 for 42 from the field. Not very good by their standards, but to be able to win that way, it's impressive. East, they shot 22 out of 44 for 50%. With a wonderful game plan and patience, they did a great job. Free throws, that's where Fondy won it. They were 22 out of 26 from the free throw line, 85%. East was 10 out of 11 for 91%. Rebounds, they had Fond du Lac for 27, East for 24, and turnovers, Fondy with 13, East with 9.
And we'll take a look at, two things I was going to point about those stats. Not very often a team will win being outshot and with more turnovers than the opposing team. And Fond du Lac was outshot by 8 percentage points and had 4 more turnovers.
Well, again, Fond du Lac's a tough team to play against from behind because of the great free throw shooting and ball handling, in particular the free throw shooting of Travis and Drake Diener. When you can keep the ball in their hands, they're very hard to foul them because you basically know you're giving them 2 points.
Exactly.
So they can waste a lot of time off the clock. And if Fond du Lac has the lead going down the end, normally they're in pretty good shape.
Take a look at the scoring leaders, and well, we've said it all night long, or for the last part of the game. You said starting the fourth quarter that if Fond du Lac was going to win this game, Travis had to step up. He certainly did. 29 points, 20 in the second half, and if I look 5, 6, 7, 14 in the fourth quarter, 12 of those 14 from the charity stripe, 12 of 13 for Travis from the line in the fourth quarter alone. Drake Diener has 13 points, Ryan Lloyd with 9. Leading the way for the Suns was Sterling, had 21 points, 15 of those in the first half. Cardinals did a pretty good job at him in the second half. Rollinger with 14 points. He had 9 of those in the second half, 7 in the fourth quarter. Again, outstanding athlete. He just finds a way to get things done, and you can't say enough about his effort as well as the effort of this team all night long.
Absolutely. My hat's off to Coach Lee Young. He's done a fine job over there for years, and in a tough situation, frankly, with that West Bend school set up there where, you know, you don't have any tradition. Kids basically by lottery go to East or West. They're all in the same school, and for him to be successful over there in those circumstances is a testament to his abilities.
Well, once again, the Fond du Lac Cardinals win it tonight. The final, Fond du Lac 63, West Bend East 60. The Cardinals will now move to the regional championship game. Once again, that will be played on Saturday.
1:30, I believe. Yep.
1:30 at West Bend. So you can put that on your calendar. And also, I want to remind you one more time of other games this weekend coming up that you want to get out and support your local teams that have great seasons. First of all, the Fond du Lac hockey team will play in Madison in the state quarterfinal at 8:15 against Madison West. Get down to Madison. You'll have a good time. That's always a great tournament. Good luck to the West Bowling Company in Madison there. The Fond du Lac gals are in a sectional semifinal on Friday versus Plymouth at Sheboygan. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off, and good luck to Coach Fowles and the Fond du gals as well.
Absolutely. You never know. It's tournament time. West Bend almost knocked off Fond du Lac. The girls could maybe win 2 more games. You never know.
They'll be playing against Tanya Gill, who's a former Fond du Lac resident, who is going to DWGB on full ride.
And also, David just mentioning they're playing against Tanya Gill, who is a former Fond du Lac resident, and she's going to UWGB on a full ride following the season. So that will not be an easy game for them. And certainly, again, good luck to them. And again, the boys on Saturday afternoon, 1:30 at West Bend. Well, about wrapping up here from the Redbird Arena for one last time. Thanks go out to our crew here tonight. They include on camera, topside has been Matt Bastian. Down on the end zone has been Tyler Bastian. Our technical director has been Dave Preston, also handling all the electronic graphics. All the stats and statistics by Bob Hoffman. Bob Hoffmaster, excuse me. For Dave, Bob, and the rest of the Video Sports crew, I'm Mike Pfeiffer, wishing each and every one of you a good evening from the Redbird Arena, reminding you this has been a Video Sports presentation. Thanks for joining us here on Charter Communications Channel 14. If I may steal a line from Mr. Bob Euchre, one last time here from the Redbird Arena. Good night, old friend. It's been a lot of fun.